Everything's a go. Excellent. Alright. So I believe the last time we found an idiot. A creepy idiot. And we got things to do. Also, whoa. This fog has gotten thick. Did it look like this last time? I didn't notice. There is one thing I want to do before we get into Magatsu Inaba, though. Now I'm just imagining that one Shin Megami Tensei protagonist that was part of a military just coming in to deal with all the shadows. Or Raito. You could always see if you could get Raito to come. Do 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 do. I mean, to be fair, we were gonna go look anyway, so... I do think it's adorable that Yosuke is happy for you, and, to the point where he says he's as happy as if he got it when he sees you did good. I will, though unfortunately Nanako's final item, if what I was reading correctly, is very... at least for me. Good, Ai is here. I would actually like to max out her social link before we continue, since she is so very close to it. Also, this looks so creepy with the fog. You okay? Uh-oh, she's backsliding a bit. It is interesting, if a bit repetitive.
What was I supposed to do? It's only natural that I'd fall in love.
Enshrouded? Enshrouded, enshrouded. I'm sorry, Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a little weird. I do like Ai's reaction there, though. That must hurt, but she understands that being honest is really important, so she really appreciates when we're just flat out honest with her. Ira's social link is something I really do like a lot. You have to endure her early on, but once you start seeing what's behind there and helping her out, it really makes it all worth it.
You're the only one who didn't pay attention to the rumors flying around about me. You saw me as I am. Thank you. Here, take this.
Ooh, we got makeup! Are you sure this is Soji's color?
Thank you.
Yay, we can create a something or other. I don't know what that actually is. I have never refused Sandolphin. I don't know who he is. Oh crap, I should have talked to Sophie first. Oh well. I actually do have school tomorrow, so it's not that big a deal. Sorry, but we can still be friends. Alright, now if you actually check over here, as Maverick has been telling me, there you go. There's actually something on the cushion this time. I feel like she asked her dad for help writing that one. Aww! Yeah, this is why I think it's kind of a meh accessory for me. It's not a bad accessory at all. It's really good. The partial award and the patient collars are very, very good to have on Soji when you don't have the Moon Tsukubames to back you up, and especially in harder difficulties. But because of the difficulty I'm on and because of I do have those materials, it just isn't really worth wearing for me because I get far more use out of the Angelic Graces and other ones. Like I said, the item is really good. It's just... Actually, I think I work at the hospital today. It's just that on the difficulty level I'm on, it's far better for me to have Soji wearing an actual accessory. Because the revive you if you die thing doesn't have any other effect, so it's essentially an empty slot. It's good to wear in bosses if you think Soji has any chance of dying, though. Situational based on how you play, how you've made your party, what persona you've got, and what your difficulty level is. Because I have no doubt those things are coveted on, like, hard difficulty. Don't you worry, Yukiko. We're going after him once I get my, my reward. Yep. That's the other reason I find it kind of situational. Though do remember that does not work on AoE strikes, so still good to have. It's better than the stupid bat Margaret gave us. At least that is useful in some cases. The bat just wasn't ever useful. How about no? How about no? I believe that'd be insects, wouldn't it? Speaking of insects, I've got a couple of flies in here that will not leave me alone. I don't think we really needed that mental image, Pi. I believe Sophie is over this way? Yes. Yeah, we got other Soma for it. So that's all I wanted to do now that I is maxed, because we decided last stream, I'm not going to bother trying to max Hangman and Temperance. I can do it, but it would honestly just really be a waste of days for no real gain, since I'm not going to be mass fusing anything this run. Also, something is happening over here. Rita and what? Okay, I'm just gonna go. You guys can go ahead and keep on doing, whatever y'all are doing. I'm gonna leave now.
Let's go.
Please stop calling him that, Teddy. Alright, so who's ready to see the final I keep saying final. Who's ready to see the penultimate dungeon of the game? So God, this is a creepy entrance. What? Why are you yelling at me? Oh, I see why you're yelling at me. I don't know why I suddenly just feel like my party is saved. Where? Ah, here it is now, so. I should have done that in the landing, but whatever. So I said the name a second ago, but welcome properly to Magatsu Inaba. As Pai informed us the other day, Magatsu is a designation for a bunch of evil spirits or gods, something like that. I hope you're ready for a really trippy looking dungeon, because this is a thing. Adachi is still a prick. So Adachi is very wordy, if you have not noticed. I will say there is one thing about this section that I do not like, narrative-wise, and I'll say that when we actually get to it. Well, I got Naoto.
Naoto-kun's pissed off. Try to calm her down.
No, I think she's fine. See, Teddy's new persona is interesting, let's say. Yes, thank you. Dang it. I'm suddenly bad at that. I was doing so good at it earlier, now I'm just terrible at it.
Someone finish this one off!
It tried to poison us and instead itself got poisoned.
3 enemies defeated.
Oops. It's actually not going to matter because I'm just going to restore, so let's check out wind.
Alright, we won! We did it! My level has risen!
Mahamon will come at 70. And so will Meteor Rahan, which will make Teddy the best healer in the world. I want to say, I do really like the fact that the final tier of healing is just flat out a full heal. You can make someone who is strength balanced but had a lot of magic, and they would be a perfectly good healer with that skill. It is something I find interesting.
Senpai, that was so cool!
Nanako saved us again! Seriously, that would have dropped us.
I'm grateful.
Damn, couldn't finish it.
Case in point.
Hang in there. Woo, you're up. Time for a counterattack. Enemy defeated. Let's go.
Honestly, I don't mind it too much considering, you want me to be truthful, about 200 HP is not nothing for those things. I took a kitty. Star. I believe that is more Persona. And the shuffle time. No, it's the one more chance will occur more frequently. You know what? Yeah, I will take that. If it failed, nothing would happen. If it succeeded, it would actually help me if I accidentally get a penalty one. So. I'm still really hoping for a magician to evolve Garudine into Magarudine. Okay, there's the way forward. Also, the fact that doors are caution tape we tear down unnerves me immensely. If you want me to be honest about it.
That one's totally weak. Better not lose.
Ah! Okay then.
Let's go. 3 enemies defeated.
Yes, Zeodyne the electric dude.
One enemy defeated.
Actually, I got hit by a moth just landed directly on my chest. It startled me a little bit. Thankfully, I'm actually not phobic of moths. So it mostly just startled me more than anything else. I did in fact get Garuda, though she got a sex change. Actually, we can switch for that. Cause Teddy is no longer weak to electricity, so he no longer needs that accessory.
It's a no-brainer. I'm sure you'll win. Persona!
Well, Naoto's gonna be wiping those a lot, isn't she?
Congrats, Senpai!
Anything weak to light or dark is basically gonna be a party wipe when it comes against Naoto. Especially considering I no longer need to save money.
Careful, guys. Don't... Persona! Enemy...
It's my turn. You gotta let me do this.
Pretty much,
What the
yeah.
hell? You crashed!
3 enemies defeated.
I still love that so much. Wait, Teddy is still weak to lightning? That's
Still ticking. Oh no, Teddy's poisoned.
curious.
Persona! 2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
Come on down!
Enemy defeated. Darkness will...
Persona!
Except, I can't think of any that don't. Does she really? I didn't remember that. I thought all of their persona were would lose their weakness when they evolved. Interesting. It's very strange that they're so inconsistent with that, then. I might give Teddy that electric dodge back then.
There are 4 enemies. Keep your guard up.
All yours. It's quite tenacious.
Remind me to restock up on mouthwashes.
You're up. Time for a counterattack. Careful, guys. 3 enemies left. You can win this. You're on a roll, Senpai.
Keep it up, Sensei!
Defeated.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh, Shadow. I promise I will not get in the same loop as I got in Heaven, but it's here and I want to kill it.
Enemy defeated. Don't stop now, Takun.
Teddy's evolved persona freaks me out.
Don't lower your guard now.
Persona! Crush him, Rockton Mao!
God, I love Kanji's, I love Kanji's summon animation too.
Alright, powered up!
I love Kanji's everything animation, really. I just love Kanji. This is actually one of those games where I basically love nearly every party member that you get access to. And even Risei, I've gone from hating to being ambivalent, maybe? Something like that towards. I still think that her writing in the plot is really creepy and it needed to stop, but her character, if you ignore that, is not overly offensive.
There are 5 enemies. Don't let him get
I know that's rather damning with faint praise, but it is what it is.
I couldn't defeat it.
Eddie, no! Can someone help him?
I'm still ticking.
It's a no-brainer. I'm sure you'll win.
Don't poison my friends!
Congrats, guys!
I thought you said
Level
Amaterasu
has risen.
retains her weakness to ice. Is that not true?
Stairway to maturity.
Because if it is only Teddy that retains his weakness, that might actually be exactly the reason it does, because it is guaranteed to evolve. Which I would still find kind of... I would still think of it as a bad design decision, personally, but I would at least understand why that decision was made. Why is it Teddy and... Oh, maybe... Oh! I think I know why. Is it because they don't have physical skills? And because they're healers? Since they don't have physical skills, they're not depleting their own HP, so they kept their weakness to balance that out. I don't agree with that, but I can actually see... I can see why they would do that one in particular. That actually would make a lot of sense. Also, surprise! It's a puzzle dungeon! Adachi has to be difficult the whole way through. Also, you might notice something interesting if you look down at the bottom left of the screen. When we're not in a battle, I mean.
Enemy ambush! 4 of them!
Yeah, actually, check...
Teddy, no! Can someone help him?
Check on that for
He's
me.
poisoned.
Let's go.
Is it Amaterasu and Teddy's are the only two in the party that don't
Quite
lose
tenacious.
their weaknesses? And yep,
Ow! How
4 enemies left. Don't give up.
we're not actually getting a floor marker here.
Teddy, no! Can someone help him?
Then yeah, I think that's exactly it. I think Teddy and Yukiko
We're on a roll,
keep
Senpai.
their weaknesses because they don't use physical skills.
Yo, I'll send you to hell.
Like, they physically do not gain physical skills. So I think they kept their weaknesses to kind of balance it out, while everyone else lost their weaknesses because they either have physical skills to use, or they are very heavily reliant on physical skills.
Enemies on the
Persona!
field. Get sight!
I couldn't defeat it. Ow.
I love the eyes of the middle image of just Kanji standing there completely deadpan while they hit him with electricity that is not actually doing anything to him.
Teddy, no! Can someone help him?
Pathetic.
Whoa, Kanji, that was great! Three enemies defeated.
Keep going,
You're so
Senpai.
cool, Senpai.
What?
Yes, we won! Congrats, guys!
Where is that coming from? What about his HP? Oh. That's actually not the real number of the beast. That's actually a very common misconception. From what I heard last, they think the real number is actually 616, but 666 was actually a mistranslation.
finish this one off.
Ugh, good job, Teddy. 4 enemies defeated.
Diamond Canine, huh? I'm kind of creeped out by the fact we're apparently ripping the teeth out of these, shadows. The caution signs above us have the floor shadow. Look at that. I was wondering what that was. That's kind of cool.
There are 3 enemies.
Come,
Don't get
Yamato
caught.
Takaru.
I love the fact that Naoto can just wipe an encounter. Come on, boost Kuhulin! Boost Kuhulin!
I need to strengthen.
All right, level up.
I guess that's good for Nibiros, but Uriel's better than he is at doing magic things, so I don't really use Nibiros. There's a giant hole here.
This one. 3 enemies left. You can win this.
Soda!
3 enemies down.
The enemies have fallen. Let's finish them off. Okay, understood. Let's end this.
Also, it looks like Naoto just starts pistol whipping the shadows when the all-out attack happens. Because it looked like she was swinging her arms up and down, so I think she just flipped it and started pistol whipping him right in the face. Sealed by some strong force. Interesting. So assuming Adachi is telling the truth, which is entirely up for debate, that is our main goal, getting through that door.
Four enemies on the field. Get sight. Ooh, this enemy's...
Persona!
So I kind of wish your navigator wouldn't comment on the weaknesses every time you scan a shadow. It's kind of massively irritating to me.
I can't defeat it!
Out of my sight, punks!
Nice, Kanji. Also, I just realized we're picking up god tail feathers from those things. I don't know how I feel about that. They really need to do settings for the navigator's chatter. I don't know why they didn't include that in 5 either. And I have no idea why. Actually, didn't they make it worse in 5?
There are 5 enemies. Don't let him get you.
Someone finish this one off.
Because it made your party complain if you fought shadows they considered were weak.
Teddy, no! Can someone help him?
I think killed itself with a reflected lightning. That was pretty awesome.
Four enemies left. Don't give up.
Come on down!
Enemy defeated. Keep up the good work, Kanji.
Right?
Persona!
Like, woman, I will make you bored if you want to be bored.
Not so good.
Shut your mouth. Also, go ahead, Mav. Yup. I have no idea who thought that was a good idea. I assume it's the same person who makes a strategic multiplayer game, turn-based multiplayer game that requires thought, and then makes the other characters repeatedly and endlessly complain if you take a while to think.
Someone finish this one off.
Like, not the other players, the characters will whine and moan at you if you take more than 5 seconds to take your turn.
Hey, not bad, Teddy.
Huh, that's neat. I'm not okay with the fact that it's DLC, but it's neat.
Three more to go! Come on now!
Actually, I could have just auto-attacked that, but
Keep up the good work,
whatever.
Kanji.
Who cares? Gimme, 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 gimme.
Another level! You gotta keep at it!
My level has risen.
Interesting. Vorpal Blade.
I've climbed the stairway to maturity.
And now Teddy is completely reliable on his heels. Actually, I want to check something here. Yeah. I thought I had all of 8 of Teddy's slots set to what I wanted them to be, but I wanted to check, and I was correct. It actually can be worth keeping around Meteorama along with Meteorahan if you have a slot you aren't using, because you can use Meteorama to heal scratch damage rather than waste Meteorahan or wait until I get more damaged, but only if you have a spare slot you're not going to use anyway. And now we finally get our floor counter. This isn't really a power Persona users have. But then again, we knew something was really wrong when Adachi made a dungeon in general. Also, I like the blood film here, Adachi.
Let's go. 3 enemies. Don't get caught.
It's quite tenacious.
You missed.
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
Persona!
Which one?
Senpai, 2 defeated.
And that's why I don't really care if Naoto is berserked. Naoto and Kanji are the 2 people in our party that berserking them only helps us. Yeah, I love that too. Delicious double EXP. This is actually the best place to level in the entire game, believe it or not. But only if you do the trick.
2 enemies, but you have the
Persona!
advantage.
Persona!
Yep.
It's quite tenacious.
2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
In Magatsu Inaba, the first 2 floors,
I'm pretty good, aren't
quote unquote, there's a rare encounter with the king model shadow that will constantly summon
Level up time.
a type of shadow. If you take in Soji, give him a persona with repel physical, and then find the king, you can literally just put the game on auto and walk away. Because if you have repel physical, I believe it is actually these 2.
2 enemies. Careful now.
If you have repel physical on, then you will repeatedly kill their summons without killing them. And they will continue, keep using their turn to summon. You will keep killing the summons on the back hit, and you'll keep racking up experience. If you're gonna do it with a party, you have to either make sure everybody's dead ahead of time, and then just revive them before you finish the fight.
I couldn't defeat it.
Or just accept that
What? More of them?
they're gonna kill the kings, and you won't get anywhere near as much experience.
Back up. Hurry and defeat it.
These are in fact the ones that you use to grind off of, though.
I'll get it next time.
Come on down! Lay down and die
4
already!
enemies left. Don't give up.
Yeah, when you want to end the fight permanently, just pull out some magic like this, and it'll wipe them.
3 enemies defeated. You're so
Senpai.
senpai. Enemy down. Nice move, senpai.
Okay, understood. I hope you're prepared.
This actually works best if you got the EXP weapon from like the beginning of the game, because your best option is to equip the weakest weapon you can find. Because if you do that, then you will continuously delay. What's Nibiros' final learn skill? I remember you told me, but I don't remember what you said it was. Spellmaster. Hum to hum. Honestly, you're probably right. I prefer Rakunda, and bosses tend to be packing Dekaja, so they probably pack Dekunda as well.
Another level! Gotta keep at it!
That probably is the best option, yeah. Spellmaster means Soji would be able to start tossing out Akidines and Mamudons very easily. I'm really hoping Nibiros also gets hit with Magician to turn that into Mara Agidine. But my main wish is Kuhulin above all else. Because it might give him an empty slot, but that would make him able to hit really hard. So... What, did I say his name wrong?
3 enemies up. It's a no-brainer. I'm sure you'll win.
Oh dear. I don't like you. I don't like you at all.
Let's go!
What's it actually called?
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Oh yeah, Maragadine. I don't know why I kept saying Mara Agadine.
Still 2 of them.
Enemy defeated.
Oh god! Her animation is even creepier.
All right, we won. We did it.
My level has risen.
Those things are priority 1 to kill every time I see them, I think.
Stairway to maturity.
Teddy's actually almost finished. Naoto and Kanji still have 1 unknown skill.
Forget ice attacks. Just do your best.
Let's go!
Here's Mahaman, by the way.
Defeated.
It's
Don't
amazing
stop now,
looking.
Natsu-kun.
Persona!
I thank you.
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up. Enemy down.
Just say the word, and it's go time.
Her legs just sticking up over the couch.
On and ready. Bring it on!
It'd actually be a really nice time for Judgment to pop up. And we got Toilet Man. Hooray. Aw, moon wore off. Sad face. Okay. That way looks like it's the way I need to go, so I'm gonna keep going this way. This should dead end. I would have rather gotten Zet.
3 enemies. They got the 12 on. Good move, Naoto-kun. This one. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
I swear, these bugs. Okay, what was it? I tried darkness. Let's try light.
Let's go!
I see, so it won't work. Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll. Senpai, can you hear me? We got Senpai. Senpai, are you okay?
That could have
Low on
gone
health.
better. That could have gone a lot better.
3 of them. Don't give. Careful.
I'm not too worried because I'm pretty sure they can still protect Soji even when he's downed. They just can't when it's AoE. Cause I panicked and didn't know these guys were actually so low on health.
Come on down!
3 enemies. This is my chance. How about it? Here I go.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... be a little safe here. Yeah, I just saw Soji was low on health and I panicked. That's what happened. There we go. That's also why I don't play on hard difficulties, by the way. I tend towards panicking a bit too easily sometimes. So note to self, when those things come out, do not have Kahulin. I really wish this would stop giving me accessories. I would really like it if it would stop giving me accessories. It was darkness I tried.
All yours.
Wow, not so cool.
All right, go get him.
Do these things reflect light? Those things reflect dark. So definitely want to have Naoto doing it because she blocks both. Now I'm curious though. Haha, clever.
I ain't gonna fall behind.
It's level up time.
Yay, certain escape! I think that's helpful. If it's not instant, then it's not really helpful, but I don't know if it's instant or not, because I don't normally run from battles. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot. Running from one battle ain't gonna kill me. Just because I'm gonna be coming back here to grind, because I want something special for the final dungeon. There's the stairs. What do we got? This is actually a new fight. I don't want to run from this.
Two enemies. Go for a free hit.
I see,
Just
so it
two
won't
left.
work.
Come on, this fight's not over.
Persona!
Poop Man can now leave. Devil, what were you? No, 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 no. That's the thing that will transform one of your persona to a higher level one or a lower level one, depending on the position. Either way, it wipes their inherited skills. That's a big no. Okay, there's a lot of difference, Adachi. Even just putting aside anything else, there's a major difference there. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong if you're helping people because you want excitement in your life. As long as you're legitimately helping people and doing what they need. Results to me are more than motivation and just motivation and intent aren't quite as important to me as results, though they are important. You're not happy, Fox. Everyone's SP has been recovered. I'm gonna go ahead and register what I got and see if I can fuse some things. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but since I do have a stock of Persona already, I want to see if I can fuse some stuff. Get Thor, Siegfried, Sabella, Alia? Okay, it's an obelisk that possibly has dicks drawn on it. I can't really tell with the S-Link Rack Max thing there on it. Ooh, I can make a Seth. I could make a Siegfried with decent skills, but I don't really see the point to doing that. Considering his spell, his magic is very pitiful. Oh, okay. Naked lady, then. Hello, massively shiny man! Nice to meet you? Oh, wow. I could fuse him, but he would actually have an empty skill slot. Because he only learns 3. That's interesting. Siegfried and Mother Harlot, huh? I think I got a better Mother Harlot in the compendium. Susan Mizu, ooh, she's cool looking. I'm gonna check something real quick. She's got 3 with Maziodine there. And apparently of these, the only one she wants to roll is Maziodine. You know what? Sure. Yeah, let's go with Jatayu and Mother Harlot. I was gonna give it Maziodine. I was just curious if she also learned Maziodine or not. So I was gonna see if it would roll something else so that I could check, but I didn't want to roll something else, so whatevs. Ooh, she got a whole void in her lower body. What are her hands holding? They look like orbs. She's a cool lady. I like her. Ooh, Dekaja. Not bad. Not necessary with Victory Cry, but not bad. And her 77 is irrelevant. That's only for passing on infusion. We already have something that learns Repel, Alek. Oh, hey, it's Robot Man. What was I gonna... Oh yeah, Jin and her already make Seth. Seth would actually be a really good idea. Because if I could get him to inherit a couple of things, that'd be really good. I also kind of want this though. This is kind of cool looking. But I also kind of want this. Jin, why do you fuse like 4 things I want? Okay. So let me take a look at my options here. Suprana? Okay, it's a bird. That downgrades her into Kikurahime, which we don't want. What is Arabaki? Oh, it's the statue thing. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I like a lot. Okay. What do I want him to do? I want him to inherit Masuku Kaja, absolutely. But what else? Ufudai Death on High Counter. Actually, you know what? Let's go with Bufudine. Also, why is Horus weak to fire? That confuses me a little bit. He's a very bright birdie. He's a sun birdie that's weak to fire. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I was a little worried about his slots there, but he has everything I would actually want him to have. So Horus is actually pretty good to go. It can sometimes be bad if you're, when you're fusing low levels, if you don't have a lot of inherited skills, but if they learn enough good stuff on their own, then, Belial? Who is Belial? That name sounds familiar. Oh, do I need to fuse Belial and Nibiros to get Alice? Is that how that works? Okay. Jin and Haredi make Seth. And I would rather have Alice than Aliat. So we're gonna do this. And the question is, what do I want him to inherit? His magic is actually pretty pathetic. That's quite a step down from her. Okay, so what... Maziadai, Matera Kaja. You know what? Masuku Kaja and Dikaja I would actually be happy with. If he would just pick those two up. Just like that! Not sure about that wind amp, but the absorb wind is actually pretty nice. I never ever disagree. I have never argue with absorb skills on anybody. I don't care. As long as they're not like repelling it already, I will gladly take absorb skills. He's kind of freaky looking. I'm not gonna lie. I never said I didn't like it. I do like it. He's just very freaky looking. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of Wind Amp because he didn't have any wind skills. Is that so? I actually was wondering about that. If that's the case, this should go over well. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill Agidine for the all hit. That's great. Let me just check let me just fuse myself Seth and check really fast and see if and get those two registered. And we'll see what we can do with Alice. Okay, so Jen does not matter. Her already matters here. And let's see. I got Masuku Kaja on someone else, so it's okay if Masuku Kaja doesn't come through. But I need at least Media Rahan and Samari Karm. His magic does not actually matter when using those things. Perfect. I like Seth. He's my dragon baby. He kind of looks like a Digimon to me, though. I don't really know why. Come on, one more level, Seth. One more level. One more level. Boo. Oh well. I will be using him, so he'll probably just level up inherently, and if he doesn't, then I'll make him level up. Yeah, the Seth we got was completely infused. This is really good. Because he is a pretty tough persona, and I got heal skills on him, so this should be nice. Load. Now I'm gonna save because I don't actually know if unique fusions can have a fusion accident, but I don't want to like lose all this fusing because Alice turned into Legion or something. Maybe a Bergermon Pegasusmon fusion because of the way his head is? I could see that. Also, side note, Pegasusmon is awesome and I want one. I actually probably should have checked what my triple fusions could do before I got into that, but I'm happy with what I have. Oh, hello! I've never seen that before. I've actually never seen a persona highlighted that before. Is Alice the only one that does that for? Or is there another special persona you can fuse? That's interesting. What's card kitty? I just want to see what it is. Ooh. He pretty. Okay, Right, I need... Trumpeter needs at least one more level to get Megadola, and then I can start fusing. If I was getting pretty girls, I'd gladly keep pretty girls. It just so happens that the game is giving me tons of male fusions right now. Kuhula and Okuninushi were two of my favorites, like, in general, just as the theories and stuff. Okay. So I'm actually going to resummon Nibiros then, after this. Then I'm going to level... Then I'll level up Trumpeter. When we come back, I'm gonna fuse that dude. Holy crap, Alice. I am kind of concerned about that weakness to light and the fact that it looks like I'm not going to be getting maybe more than maybe one of her skills. That kind of bothers me. That kind of bothers me. Well, she's not going to need Mood on. So what can we give her? Growth 2 is good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's got Growth 2 on him. Oh, you're right about the no light too. Okay. Growth 2, no light. And I would really like Mind Charge and Mariagadine. But we'll see what Alice wants to pick up. Mariagadine. Come on, Alice, baby. So yeah, Growth 2, no light. Dekaja. And either Mara Agadine or there was another one that I wanted her to pick up. Ah. Won't matter. There's no light. I need Growth 2. Come on, come on, sweetie, work for me, okay? Not Seth. Not Seth! Nibiros, get off Seth! Now I'm just thinking of that bow chicka bow ow thing. Oh, there we go. No light, Growth 2. Mood on is... Maziadan is okay, but I don't like the fact that she gets Mood on. It's... no, that would be an empty slot. Because I know what one of these things she learns is. So 2 of them will replace Mamudon and Growth. This is useless, and that means that the third one will replace Mudon, but she has an empty slot here. No, I know enough about what she learns to know what I need. So I need no light, Growth 2, and either Dekaja or Mari Agadine, which I believe I just accidentally shifted over a second ago. The 4th one does not matter, but 3 have to actually match. Mari Agadine, Growth 2. I do like the fact that one of her dads can actually, fix her weakness problem by learning that inherently. That's kind of nice and kind of cute. Well, as cute as a demon child that murders people can be. I really wish they were closer together. There's no light, but there is not Growth 2. Come on, Alice. Nullite, Mariagadine, but there's not growth 2. I will actually be satisfied with just Agadine, because I can hopefully evolve that. You mean the skills? She absolutely has to have Growth 2 and Null Light. Other than that, Mariagadine, Dekaja, or Absorb Wind would be okay. Maziodine would also be okay, and so would Masukukaja. Pretty much as long as 3 of the skills roll into things I can use, I can work with that. But she absolutely must have Growth 2 and Null Light. That is non-negotiable. Because without Growth 2, trying to get her to level up for the rest of her skills would be horrifyingly painful. Let's call it that. Game, please. Redundancy rolls aren't too bad, but that's not what I need. Oh god, I crave golden at moments like this. Yeah. It's not even just that she has Mamudon. If it was just Mudon and Mamudon, I would consider that good, so that would let you like be a little bit more conservative with your stuff. But I don't need that. I have Victory Cry. However, this I can work with. Because that skill will be useless, but then of those 3... Of the 3 that comes, that goes, that goes... No, actually, that can go... That can go... Yeah. This I can actually work with. Growth 2 is actually worth keeping even after they get all their skills if you want that persona to keep leveling up. If she's got nothing else, which she won't. Oh! That's utterly creepy. Soji is second-guessing himself. The question is, how many of her skills are we gonna get? I would really like to get Megadola. Yes, okay. I don't know how many we're gonna get after this. Ooh, she automatically inherits the Mind Charge. Ooh. Okay. Just to confirm, I'm almost certain I'm right here, but just to absolutely confirm, is that last skill, the one I can't see, is that what I think it is? Is that what she's famous for? Thought so. Now Naruto wasn't the only one who could drop Mind Charge Megadolans on people. I don't believe I have ever actually fused Alice before. I certainly have not. Alright, then we just need Alice to get her... to get some levels. It's funny, interesting, Garuda and Trumpeter can't fuse. Right, but I mean, you know what my memory is. Oh, hey. Oh! Hey! Not just Loki. Loki fused via Kahulin, who has Victory Cry and Repel Physical. And Null Fire. This is tempting. This is incredibly tempting to do. Okay. I'm gonna pick up Nibiros really quick. He was Devil, so he's gonna be near the lower. Maybe? Or was he Death? What was Nibiros? What Arcana was Nibiros? Hermit! Okay, thank you. There you are, babe. I know Loki is fool. I was looking for Nibiros. Okay. That's okay. I'm trying to think here. I'm going to pick up Nibiros regardless because he fuses into something I would really like to have. Here's the other problem, though. I would need to resummon Trumpeter, who is somewhere around here. 40k. Yeah, I could afford that fine. Let's see, it was Garuda, Trumper, and Kahulin. And Kahulin would be cheaper than either of those, so I would be able to summon him. Yeah. That would put me a little low on money, but I would have enough to pay the Fox, and at this point in the game, the Fox is paying for itself after a few fights. So that will actually work. Yeah, we can make this work. Okay, let me see here. So I absolutely need Null Fire on him. Unless Loki learns that on his own, which I don't actually know. If he learns it on his own, I actually don't need Null Fire on him immediately. I can just train him up to get that. In which case, what I would really want him to pick up would be Repel Physical and Victory Cry. Level 69. I don't actually know if we would reach level 69 with the Link, but that is okay. I haven't really seen a lot of fire users in the dungeon. So it's alright if he does not get Null Fire. Then what he needs is Repel Physical and Victory Cry. I'm not going to spend too much time on this considering how low chance it is for Victory Cry to pass down. But I'm going to give it a little go. Something have... Oh yeah, Trumpeter has Megadola. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and level up Trumpeter. That way both Loki and pretty man can inherit Megidolon instead of Megidola. I got some really good Persona waiting in the wings, don't I? Alright. I think actually the reason I never fused Alice is because I never saw Alice's origin. So I had no idea that she was like a special fusion, and I didn't really know much about her, so I just never looked up into it too much. Is that actually the only way to fuse Alice? Because that would be kind of neat if so. Cool. So assuming you do your social links and leveling correctly, you can actually get...
Three enemies on the field. Be careful.
You can get to a point where Alice is guaranteed to have a chance at no light, making her have no weaknesses.
Finish this one off.
Are there any others in the game? Because now I'm curious.
Oh no, Teddy's poisoned.
Persona!
Three of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Come on down! 2 more to go!
Alright, Trumpeter. Let's get you to work.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over. Enemy defeated. Don't stop now.
Do. I would really like another moon. That would actually be a really, really good time for another moon to show up.
Four enemies on the field.
Persona!
Get psyched. Wow, now so
All right, go get 'em!
defeated 2 enemies.
Naruto just instantly killing the entire enemy party. I love it so much. She might have SP problems, but oh god, is she fun to use. Oh, I assume the ones you needed
My level has risen.
more than 3 Persona for were all legacy fusions, but I mean, like, I was just wondering if there was any, like, Alice, where she could only be fused by 2 specific Persona, rather than being in, like, the Hexagon fusion area. And Teddy is now fully ready to go. Way to go, Ted! And he's gonna be hurting with those ice skills! Not non-S-Link ones. Well, I mean, the S-Link ones can be fused from multiple different
There are
things.
4 enemies. Keep your guard up.
All yours.
God, I love Naoto's evolved persona.
Wow, now to
Now, John, one more!
2 enemies.
Okay, so they are actually neutral.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
What ones are you talking about? Oh, what ones did you say? You said earlier. Oh, no, you didn't. What are the special S-Link fusions then?
me, and this is what you get.
Such delicious experience. Let's do it!
What is this thing?
We're levels higher, buddy!
Let's go!
Persona!
Last one. Go for it.
We should be able to survive.
Teddy, no.
Okay?
Someone help him.
I was actually expecting him to hit us with a Megami and not blast Teddy right in the face.
Let's go! I couldn't defeat it!
Teddy can take care of himself.
Persona!
Ow! How cruel!
Persona! Damn, couldn't finish it!
Senpai, that was so cool.
Let's go!
Persona!
As you can see, this dude has a lot of health.
It ain't going down!
Senpai, that was so cool.
Persona! It's quite tenacious.
The setup also makes the Reaper a little less dangerous.
Going down!
Teddy, no. Can someone help him?
Because, his Mudons and Hamas do not affect half of the party at the moment.
All yours!
I'm still ticking.
I should have had him buff, but oh well.
Let's go! It's quite tenacious.
gonna take a risk here.
There's Sona!
He's doing 90 with physical. What does his magic do? 52. Okay. Not what I expected. And that paid off because he wasted his turn breaking Soji. Well, not a waste, but he didn't attack. And that's really what concerned me.
There's Sona!
Also, yes, the Reaper is actually the hardest fight in the game.
Come on down! It ain't going down!
Dodge it, Teddy, please dodge it. Yes!
Hey, not bad, Teddy.
Yes! Good boy, Teddy! Dang it! Why are you suddenly so dodgy?
There's Sona! What? I can't defeat it!
I do have a plan, don't worry.
Come on down! Lay down and die already!
This could be bad,
Careful, guys. Teddy's health is pretty low.
but that is also why I invested in a summary carm in case of issues like this.
Last one. Go for it.
Persona!
Careful, guys. Teddy's health is pretty low.
There's Sona!
Luckily, as long as Teddy gets a turn, he can heal himself back up.
Last one. Go for it.
Come on down!
Ooh, I might have put Kanji's health a little too low.
It ain't going down!
Nope.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Knew we could survive that one.
Let's go! It's quite tenacious.
You okay there, Kanji? Don't strain yourself.
Persona!
There's Sona!
Don't worry, Kanji, we gotcha.
Cheers!
Last one. Go for it.
Also, I just giggle every time he says cheers. It sounds so British to me.
Die already!
Whoa, Kanji, that was great.
That was amazing, Kanji. Good job.
Let's go!
We have got it down to half health. We can do this.
Come on down!
Yeah! Teddy didn't quite dodge it, though.
Persona!
Stop dodging my almighty attacks!
Persona!
I actually should have brought something with Rakunda.
There's Sona!
That would have made this a little bit easier, but I think it has Dikaja. Or not Dikaja, I think it has Dakunda. I don't know. It doesn't seem to have Dikaja, because it's not
It ain't going
removing
down!
our buffs. Come on, Teddy, come on.
Hey,
Yes!
not bad, Teddy.
Keep,
Keep it up.
keep that up, Teddy, please. Okay. Remember how I told you I knew what I was doing? Or rather that I had a plan? This is it. there's any time to use a Soma, it's on the Reaper.
Lay down and die already!
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
All yours.
That gets us in a better shape for the rest of the dungeon, but the Reaper is always a good time to use a Soma if you need it. This is the hardest boss in the game. Don't feel the need to conserve your things when fighting it.
It's so stubborn!
Come on down!
I think that's just a coincidence.
Let's go.
Bosses that are coded to be provoked by things will use it immediately when they sense that thing. So if it was going to be provoked by Teddy's Dodge Elect, it would have hit us with a 9999 Megadolan when we entered the fight. Oh, it's amusing to me too. I just think it's just a coincidence. I could be wrong. Not like he's dodging all our stuff or anything, right? I actually prefer Mari Agonine to anything else because that's very easily survivable for all of us.
It's quite tenacious.
Might be low, but I think Kanji can survive whatever's coming. Especially when it's that.
Persona.
Persona! Thanks! Persona!
Can I say I really like the way the Reaper looks, though? It's an insanely cool design this thing has.
Persona.
Oh god, Matt just jinxed it, no!
Someone finish this one off.
Maverick, why? Why would you do this to me?
I can't defeat it!
All yours.
This... This could be a problem. I thought I fused something with Masuku Kaja. Where did it go? Yeah, you're right. I probably did. No, that's not what I fused that had it. My problem with Siegfried is I'm opening a weakness gap. But I'm gonna take the risk.
Come on down!
Although, yeah, I'm loving it too. How is this gonna work?
Yikes, Teddy! Someone heal him!
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I can work with this.
You okay there, Kanji? Don't strain yourself. Last one. Go for it.
Oh god, Teddy lost his turn from dying. That'll do! That'll do!
Persona!
Sorry! Persona! Come on down! Damn, couldn't finish it.
Had to hit sometime.
Can someone help him? Teddy, are you okay? Someone heal him.
Thank you!
Careful, guys. Teddy's health is pretty low.
Persona!
This is why I stock up on items!
Last one. Go for it.
It's already in effect. Thought so. As you can tell, things can get out of control very, very quickly if somebody goes down. Or if he decides to start dodging stuff. Or start doing that, you piece of crap.
All yours! It's quite tenacious.
Persona!
Okay, you need to stop dodging Kanji, please.
Let's go!
Hopefully that will provoke him into breaking Teddy's ice again. That would be very good for me if he would be so kind.
Come on down! It ain't going down!
Yes! Okay, it was Soji. Don't care. That worked.
All yours!
Okay.
It's quite tenacious.
Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm not using like the reflection mirrors or anything, the Reaper gets really, really mad if you do that. If you put on like an attack mirror or a magic mirror or something, he will start chain casting Megalodons. So, you know, don't do that.
Let's go!
What? I can't defeat it!
It's not much of a hit, but give him as much damage as possible. Oh no. Oh, thank God.
All yours! Someone finish this one off!
It's so stubborn!
Okay, I can't risk it. Even if he doesn't have any physical strikes, I can't risk it. I've got to keep that on for the Mahamans.
It ain't going down!
And those two.
All yours!
It's so stubborn!
Come on down!
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
Persona!
Come on, he's so close.
Someone finish this one off!
So close.
Sorry! Come on down! Damn, couldn't finish it!
No.
Yikes, Teddy! Someone heal him.
I was expecting that.
Come on down!
I'm gonna risk the buff. I shouldn't have done it. Oh no. Oh, thank God. He is really mad now.
Let's go!
Come on down! Damn, couldn't finish it!
Hey, not bad,
That
Teddy.
was
Keep
good.
it
That
up.
was very good. Very preferable to another Ma. Instant death skill. So close.
Someone finish this one off!
I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I was gonna laugh if Soji killed it with a melee attack. Yes! We did it!
Too weak to fight me!
We did it! And God, you got the final hit in. And I didn't drop anything. 5,000 EXP though. I think it drops it in the post battle. Yeah, there we go. And we actually just got Soji's ultimate weapon. Look at that difference. Look at that. That is why you want to kill the Reaper if you can. Very high hit, very high attack, and very good effects. I'm actually gonna do a thing. I'm gonna go save. I'm gonna go save. So yeah, Soji's gonna be battering things now. I've explained it before, but since that was a while ago, I'll explain it again. The way that the Reaper works is that when you beat him, he will drop one item, and it will be the ultimate weapon for a character in your party, chosen randomly, I believe. So, like, by beating him, I could have gotten Naoto's, Kanji's, or Teddy's as well. I just lucked out and got Soji's. Soji's and Kanji's were the ones I was hoping for. But, yeah, it will drop a weapon at random for someone in your party. If your entire party is equipped with the Reaper weapons, and yes, it has to be equipped with the Reaper weapons, the Reaper will actually start dropping the best armor in the game. So if you have either the patience or the setup to beat the Reaper multiple times, it is always a good idea to do that. Also, the weapon looks awesome. Look at this thing.
Ambushed you.
Okay, do not hit these things with physical. Alrighty.
Now Tokun's hurt pretty bad. Can you heal her?
Yeah, I can see that. Yes, it is, but I'm gonna take a risk since this is a random encounter. Excellent, it paid off. I get Megami! Oh, now you show up! I don't need you anymore, now I need Moon.
Now Tokun.
Oh yes, thank you, Rise. The one time I'm ever actually saying that. I do like the reminders after party, like after a battle, if you go for a few seconds without entering the menu, that they warn you your party members are low. That's actually a really, really good function of the navigators. Personally, they just talk way too much about way too pointless things everywhere else.
There are 3 enemies.
I am still so hyped! I'm so excited! I beat the Reaper! I actually beat the Reaper!
Three of them. Don't give up now, okay?
If I can find a reliable setup to get him spawning, I might actually spend time off screen farming him. Because now that Soji has his weapon, that battle will actually go much faster. Because Soji will be doing about double the damage he was doing earlier. If I do encounter him while still leveling normally, though, I might need to burn another Soma. I'm not really concerned if that becomes a necessity because I have 4 of them, and I can only think of 2 spots that I will need them. So I have 2 in overstock that I can make use of. And it might be 1 spot. It depends on if I'm remembering correctly or not.
There's 3 enemies.
Seriously, this sword is amazing looking! Alright, Mahamon didn't. What about Mamudon?
Persona!
Wow,
Those
now
are weak to that.
Don't stop
two
now!
enemies.
Oof. Nasty little trick you got there. Teddy don't like tricks like that. That's mean. Teddy don't approve of you being mean to his friends. I'm just so psyched. I think that's the first time I've ever actually beaten the Reaper. Cause like I tried. Every other time I've played this game, I've actually never gotten the Reaper when I got to this level. By the time I actually got to the level I could fight him, he never showed up. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. Innovation. I really wish it'd stop giving me these accessories. They're so useless. Ooh, a homunculus. Take your bets on how long I'll be able to hold on to that. Still wish you could turn off the use of them. That way, like, if you see the Reaper, you can go into your options menu, say yes, turn them on, but you won't use them during the random shmup fights on the floors. Moving on. You've been on this floor more than long enough, I think. Yeah, now we gotta dodge. Because Adachi's a prick. Yep, it doesn't like wipe your progress or anything, but you do have to get through this entire floor without getting touched by shadows or without touching shadows. So I'm pretty much gonna see if I can beeline the stairs. The enemy radar comes actually in very, very use here. Because you can see what routes have shadows on them and prepare rather than walking into one and being blindsided. That's a dead end. So is that. Fortunately, you can see the shadows actually chase you for I believe it's longer than they do anywhere else. That's the first time I think I've ever seen a shadow despawn in front of me. Curious. Okay, we need to go this way. Perfect. It's gotta curve around. Oh, I got caught in a corner. Oh, it's nailed me.
Be careful. 3
At least I know that is actually a dead end now.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
I don't lose, I just have to start again. Tag you lose would be Adachi killing me for being touched by a shadow.
Ha! More power for me!
And for as awful as he is, he's not quite that awful. Severe physical damage to one foe. That is heavy one foe, but knocked down. Light one foe. Replicage is bugging me. Ooh, do the amps and boosts stack? Because if I get rid of Rock Kaja for the amp, that would actually make Kanji pretty good with electricity. Okay. And it's heavy physical damage to all foes. Heavy to all foes with a chance of poison. Heavy to one foe. Huh. Is Vorpal Blade stronger than Blight? They both say heavy, but like that could mean anything. I would assume Vorpal Blade is stronger than Blight. Ooh, Kanji's gonna get himself some electric boosts when he gets to 75. Yes! Excellent. If they do the same damage, I want to stick with Blight, but Vorpal Blade's gotta be stronger, right? Well, the difference is that one has a attached status and the other doesn't. And unlike Pokemon, moves with an additional status aren't weaker in compensation. Let me see what I can find here. Aha! So Vorpal Blade might do the same amount of damage, but it's actually more accurate than Blight is. Like, by a significant margin. So Vorpal Blade, even if it might not do more damage, it's just factually better even without the poison because it's so much more accurate. So is he actually gonna get me out of the dungeon, or do I get sent back to the floor? Floor start. Out of the dungeon. Okay. That's alright. So we can just immediately jump back in. I'm not actually sure why he bothers to kick you out of the dungeon. Probably just to be a twit about it. Make you go through the loading screens because Magatsu Inaba has incredibly high loading screens for some reason. I think it wiped my map. It did not. Okay. Okay. Too slow. Yeah, the enemy advantage is gonna happen a lot.
3 enemies. They got the drop. Ice is its weakness.
Some lightning.
3 enemies left. You can win this. This one's weak to ice.
Not when the shadows are like.
Over town now, Takun. Wake up!
Whoa, now, awesome!
She just backhanded it across the face! Oh my god! Electricity? I don't think we do. No.
Electricity should do the trick.
Oh my god!
Persona!
It's quite tenacious.
I shouldn't have found that as funny as I did.
Defeat it fast. Naoto-kun! Oh, this isn't good. Enemy defeated.
Keep
You're off
going.
to a good start. Enemy defeated. You're off to
I
a
just
good
find
start.
poor Soji's long suffering with his party members beating the living crap out of him too funny. I think I've said it before, but Kanji essentially drop kicks him in the face. Huh, that one didn't actually reflect physical. Ooh, I see a buddy I want in here. Hey, friend! Ooh, yes. Oh, I'm glad I saw that. Yeah. I know Yosuke yells at people, like right and directly in their ear. I don't remember what Kanji does. I don't think we've seen Kanji do it yet. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. That's at least fairly meaningless, considering it doesn't reset your floor counter. Honestly though, I would have switched the options to where you can continue from where you were being in the first slot. It seems weird to me that when trying to go in you have to constantly mash. Well, no you don't, but I constantly mash. So I would have been happier if it was in the top slot, but whatever. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah. Also, I found out there is actually sort of a text skip option in the game. You can't skip cutscenes, but you can fast forward text. Alright. The shadows are going to be so obliging. Let's poke our heads around a bit. I'm thinking the exit is definitely somewhere up in the top, considering that there's a chest right there. And unlike the one down the bottom, that's clearly not in T junction. So there is something up there. I just have to actually get up there somehow. The main issue I'm having is that the bigger the shadow, the harder it is to dodge, and since these things are about at level for me, they're pretty dang huge. So, especially with the tight corridors, it's making it a lot harder to try to dodge them. Also, I didn't say it before, but Pi, do you know what mandala is? Bingo. Yeah, I'm sure you will. I believe you totally, Adachi. Absolutely. Oh no! I have been betrayed! What a shock. Why is Adachi using it then?
An ambush! There's one enemy!
Interesting. I already know that this is not going to...
All yours! Someone finish this one off!
Oh, we're gonna play like
More of
this. Are we? We're gonna play it like this.
Soda!
3 of them! Don't give up now, okay?
It's so stubborn!
Let's test out Primal Force.
Still 2 of them!
Holy crap, Kanji!
All yours! It's quite tenacious!
It's calling back up! Hurry and defeat it!
Working on that, Rise!
Soda!
Unless you got something helpful to say, please stop talking.
Yo! I'll send you to hell! Dead meat! Lay down and die already! Come on down!
I guarantee you I am working on that, Aaron.
Win this!
Persona!
Enemy defeated! Don't stop now, Natsu-kun! It's calling back up! Hurry and defeat it!
Soda!
4 enemies left. Don't give up.
Persona!
Alright. I have a plan.
Damn, couldn't finish it!
Persona!
The plan is called Mind Charge Megadolas.
Whoa, Kanji! That was great!
Damn, couldn't finish it!
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up. It got back up. Defeat it fast. Senpai's been poisoned. Can someone cure him?
Let's see you loot through 2 of these, you jerks. Or I could have just done it with Naoto and probably got it, but I expected them to not quite die that easily. Okay. That is the important thing, and it's only like 15 SP she wasted. So I'm not really all that concerned about that. Tesla coil? Excuse me. It got a lot redder all of a sudden. You're probably right, I think it is elect damage. Anachi, you're projecting so hard, teachers use you in college classrooms. These are
Two
new.
enemies on the field. Crush them.
All yours!
Blast, it won't work.
Persona!
Kanji's acting weird. Can someone help him?
I don't honestly get what she means by weird. What even is the innervation status supposed to be
Enemy defeated.
doing?
Go for broke, Teddy.
Shoot a statue, kill it. Works perfectly. That's somebody new. Oh, that's the dude I'm gonna fuse in a bit. Well, I'm going to fuse you in a bit, so you can just head on back. Oh, he's on a bird. Oh. That sorta makes sense. Also, I feel like the Hierophant is the one where we're overwriting it with another isn't really that big a deal. Oh my god! Should I do it? Should I try the Reaper again? And see what weapon we can get. Okay. I'm going to actually use a couple of items then. Alright. Let's rock.
What is this thing? It feels really bad.
You know exactly what it is, Rise. We've killed it already. Alright.
All yours!
We also have a new attack for Kanjis. This is going to go a little bit faster. Especially with Soji's damage output.
Teddy, no! Can someone help him? Careful, guys. Teddy's health is
Crap,
pretty
I think
low.
Teddy already burned his Endure. That's unfortunate. Alright, where is it? You're right, it's a like.
All yours!
So Natsu's doing about 150. Let's see what Soji does with his new weapon.
Persona!
Or it can miss. Oh crap.
Get up! Get up!
I should have checked to make sure that Teddy wasn't going next. Oh dear. Alright, that's fine.
Teddy's dizzy. Can you snap him out of it?
Teddy will get up, then he can cast the Aura Hand, and we'll be good to go.
I'm still ticking.
Last one. Go for it.
There's Sona.
Okay, you need to stop dodging. And there goes our homunculus. I don't mind so much when it's on the Reaper, though.
Someone finish this one off!
Okay, you need to stop dodging. This is actually starting to get genuinely irritating.
I'll get it next time.
It did it a lot last time, I know, but still.
Come on down! It ain't going down!
Let's go!
Partly because I want to land this hit so that I can see Soji's new damage, but it won't let me. I should have healed Kanji instead. Alright. Last whatever it is, Kanji, I have belief in I have trust in you. I have belief in you. That too.
Teddy, no. Can someone help him?
That'll work just fine.
All yours! I couldn't defeat it!
Persona!
Huh.
I'm still ticking.
It's still doing about how much it did last time. That's...
There's Sona.
That shouldn't be. Soji got a much better weapon. This could be a problem.
Come on down! Damn, couldn't finish it.
Then again, we're actually doing a lot more damage than we did last time, just in general, so maybe not.
All yours!
Is he resistant to Almighty?
Persona!
No, that can't be. Or if he was, I don't think he's less resistant to all the other spells. It must just be a thing with Trumpeter then.
Persona! It ain't going down!
What's helping is Kanji is doing a massive amount more of damage.
Let's go!
So actually, if I could get his attack, or his weapon this go round, that would be really, really nice. I would really appreciate that a lot.
There's Sona.
Shh, don't tell him!
Come on down!
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
I'm thinking strategy here.
There's Sona.
Cheers! Come on down!
Ha! Healed me. I got plenty of these, so. Let's see if that helps us a little bit.
Damn.
Primal Force is really pretty randomly.
Persona!
It's when he gets below half that things are gonna start getting a little bit hairy.
I can't defeat it!
Where are you? Still have a scarab on Soji's face.
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
I really wish it could. That would have been the best thing in the world.
Let's go! Someone finish this one off!
Come on down! Damn, couldn't finish it.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Let's go!
You know, considering how much Primal Force is working for Kanji, I kind of hope he's the one to get his weapon coming up. Though Naoto's strong enough that would do. As long as it isn't Teddy's weapon, I would actually be quite happy with it, whatever it is.
Teddy, no! Can someone help him?
I keep trying to scroll to the top for Megadola.
It's quite
It's
tenacious.
really messing me up that it's not in the same place on both of theirs.
Soda!
I won't lose! There's Sona!
Oh, we'll probably have it the next time we see the Reaper if he shows up again.
Come on down!
So I think Naoto only needs one more level.
Kanji's been hit. Someone help him.
All yours!
I don't think so, because the Reaper is actually gives very pitiful EXP. Which is kind of a weird thing to me, but it's true.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns! Come on down!
No, it is possible. I'm not actually sure how much she needs the next suit for. And here's where things start getting hairy.
All yours! Someone finish this one off!
Whoops doodles. Oh well. I'm really glad that they fixed that in the later games.
Persona!
Soda!
Teddy's just gonna stay guarding because I really, really need him to focus on healing, and he's getting really low on SP. I really need you to stop dodging. That's another thing that I need you to do.
Good move now, Tokun. You're on a roll.
Persona!
I might need to use another Soma.
Thanks. Persona! Lay down and die already!
But I might not.
Let's go!
Persona!
Start throwing some of our items out. 50 might not be much, but it's still some.
Damn, couldn't finish it.
Yikes, Teddy! Someone heal him.
Okay.
Let's go! I couldn't defeat it!
Come on down!
Oh, very nice.
Sweet!
Just say the word and it's go time! It's my turn!
Beat it up! Beat it up! Beat it
For
up!
this part!
That was actually kind of pathetic.
Persona!
I think we can make it.
It's quite tenacious.
I think we can make it.
Persona! Ugh.
That's what I was waiting for.
Don't strain
Let's
yourself.
go! Someone finish this one
One
off!
enemy to go. Keep it up.
Persona!
Thanks! Persona! Damn, couldn't finish
We're relying on you now, Kanji.
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
It's all up to you.
It's quite tenacious.
Enemy down. Nice move, Sen.
Our moment has arrived. Let's go.
Okay, understood.
Since we can't dizzy it, this is just basically a free extra 80 damage, which I'm not going to turn my nose up at.
Come on down!
Enemy down.
Kanji! Sweetie, you are being MVP.
Bring it on!
No, Tokun. Oh, this isn't good.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's quite
Careful, guys.
tenacious.
You're really low on health.
It's okay. We got it, Rise. It's okay. This is why I've been conserving Teddy's SP.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Come on, Kanji. Come on.
Lay down and die already!
Oh no, not this. Okay. Yes!
Just the
We did
result
it
I
again!
expected.
Kanji, sweetheart! That was amazing! That was amazing! Yes! Just as he deserved. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that beautiful, beautiful thing. Look at that! So where's my go homes? Here's my go homes. Yup, that's gonna make Kanji's magic quite a thing to be afraid of. And I am a-okay with this. Because when I say that's their ultimate skills, I mean that. Or ultimate weapons, I mean that. There are actually no better weapons you can get besides those that drop from the Reaper. So both Kanji and Soji are really set up well to go. That is 2 Reaper weapons we have packed now. And we can actually fight shadows on this floor. So we're actually going to show off how much more damage they're going to be doing. And oh, am I excited. Let me tell you just how excited I am for this. I say that and all the shadows run away. They all fall and we loot their corpses for massive weapons.
There's 3 enemies. They're totally okay.
He does 180 with his basic attack.
Someone finish this one off!
That's actually does pretty well with her weapon. 150.
You can win
What do you got, Kanji?
Enemies defeated.
240
Good work, Kanji.
with his basic attack.
Someone finish this one off!
240.
Persona!
Just 2 left. Come on.
Oh,
this fight's not
Kanji.
over.
You are my new favorite. My new favorite, I mean, you were always my favorite. You're just more of my favorite now.
Kanji, that was great.
That's seriously a rockin' looking shield, though.
Enemy defeated. Keep up the good work, Kanji.
It's quite tenacious.
Great job.
You've become even more
Yes, I leveled up.
I don't really care when you level up, Reset. Your level ups are pretty useless for me. Though 77 would actually help the party some. I am a happy Nixie, let me tell you that.
3 enemies. We have the initiative.
all yours.
I kind of hope... Actually, you know what?
Just the result I expected.
I wonder if the Reaper gives you weapons in party order. There we go. That's what I wanted. Because if so, and I find him again, I'm fighting him again for Naruto's ultimate weapon. Ooh.
Powered up.
Did I just see what I thought I just saw? I did, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. I might actually have to refuse Trumpeter before the final dungeon to get Debilitate there. Another chest key. I have 34 chest keys in Magatsu Inaba. Apparently you guys were right, and I actually had no need of being cautious with them. I am the chess key king. Cause like I don't think I could physically burn through all these keys, cause you don't revisit Magatsu Inaba. I mean you can, but there's not like a bonus boss. The bonus boss stops it before heaven.
Go for a free hit.
I don't think bonus bosses, or I don't think heaven has a normal bonus boss, does it?
I see, so it won't
Two
work.
enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
I'll get it next time.
Enemy defeated. Keep up the good
Why
work,
don't you check that for me? Does heaven have a bonus boss besides you know who?
Senpai, that was so cool.
We already have a better Belial, so take a hike. No, 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 no. Go away.
My skills have been honed.
Oh, one more level and we will have... And then Naruto will be able to drop Mind Charge Mega Dolans. Okay. So I'm actually going to need to deal with that before I finish off Adachi. I don't think I have enough time to finish Magatsu Inaba today anyway. So that works out fine.
Lights won't work. Just two left.
I do like
Come
the
on, this fight's not over.
this that you get different attack sounds depending on what the shadow looks like.
What? It's not working.
So no instant death works on that.
There's Sona! It's so stubborn!
Belial again. Alright, since I actually no longer need to keep Trumpeter on to level him up, I'm gonna show off our little darling. I swung way too early. Okay. Oh yes, the Emperor!
Hang on, because this one's gonna be tough.
Alright, Alice, let's see what you can do.
Persona!
Get me blasted with fire, that's what you can
Enemy
do.
to go. Keep it up.
Okay, this thing probably doesn't have a weakness to darkness. I probably picked the worst time to try to show her off.
It's quite tenacious.
It has a lot of health, but not a lot of defenses. Looks like.
So stubborn!
Kanji's Zeodyne is close to Teddy's level.
Let's go! It's quite tenacious.
That's actually quite good. And that's before he gets his 50%.
That was so cool.
His 50% one. Okay, I will try you out later, Alice. Sorry.
I'll get it next time.
Kanji can wreck face like mad now, assuming he can actually land the dang hits.
It's quite tenacious.
Persona!
Goodbye.
Fight me.
I love that shield he's got. I really do. Please don't be an accessory. Please don't be an accessory. That's probably a lady armor. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice, though. That is actually quite nice for Naoto. Alright, time to work our way back up to the stairs. Shadow! Shadow! Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! Alright, what are we working with? The glorious hand.
Don't let it get away.
What are you weak to, my friend? Ah, the Megami Tensei wiki. It is weak to nothing, but it takes normal damage from everything but physical. Oh, trust me, if I could put her in a butler uniform, I would. Ooh, this could be a problem.
Let's go! I couldn't defeat it!
Go for it.
But I did notice one major flaw in that list.
Persona!
It's not immune to instant death attacks. I'm not even gonna risk it. I want my chess key in yen. So, for this one, for this Dungeon's Treasure Shadow, we need to go at it with Naoto or Alice.
There are
Let's go.
3 enemies. Don't get caught. Wow, now take
Now, John, one more.
God, I love her crit animation.
Good attack.
The enemies have fallen. Let's finish them off. Okay, understood. Here goes.
Go this way. I'd be really, really happy if all the gold chests gave me armor. Because armor is really what I am in dire need of at the moment. They'll have to just adjust to the real thing. Actually, changing your belief when presented with that your actual belief is wrong is a good sign. Also, this is actually so red, it's kind of hurting my eyes. Yeah, basically.
3 enemies on the field. Be careful.
Persona!
Wow, now Tokun, you defeated 2 enemies.
What? I can't defeat him!
Lay down and
1
die
enemy
already!
to go. Keep it up.
We're just gonna be spamming instant death. I'll go ahead and pull Alice back out. I didn't want that. What do we got? Please, EXP, 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 EXP. Give me the EXP. No! Why? Dadgummit. We wanted the EXP. Why did you do that to us? Ironically, the best way to get rid of that is to fight and try to replace it as soon as possible. We loved you, Arcana Chance! Why did you do this to us?
3 enemies. We have the initiative.
Persona!
Come on, Alice, show them what you got.
Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
Persona! Someone finish this one off!
Interesting.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
Persona!
Let's go! I couldn't defeat it!
Enemy defeated. Go for broke, Teddy. You okay, Senpai? Hang in there.
Yeah, we're fine.
Serves him right!
Kanji just saw his senpai go down and promptly beat the thing over the head with a shield until it died in revenge. Also, belatedly, it's not the rest of my life. It's just for like 3 or 4 fights. That's still bad. So many useless accessories. Either way, if you get a reverse moon, the fastest option is just do lots of fights.
3 enemies left. You can win this. No.
Persona!
And unfortunately, so we did get the first and second fight, so it is going to run its full course. Hopefully it'll wear off next fight, or we'll get an Arcana card, so it doesn't run above that.
All yours!
Also, with Naoto and Soji working together, we can Try both instant deaths in one
I
turn.
see, so it won't work.
Good move now, Tokun. You're on a roll. 4 of them. You need to thin them out.
Persona!
Okay, so it's not gonna work on either of those. Good to know. So I love the fact that things constantly hit Kanji with fire. I don't know why it amuses me so, but it does.
Enemies defeated. Keep up the good work, Kanji.
Persona!
Wow, now Tokun, you defeated 2 enemies.
These are my true abilities.
Come on, wear off. You've had your fun, Moon. Now wear off and go away. Dang it. Interesting. There are 2 doors there. And a door here.
3 enemies on the field. Be careful.
All yours!
Enemy
Keep
down.
it up now,
Good
Kai.
job now, Tokun.
Warple Blade is
Someone
really
finish
good.
This one off.
Yeah, I did that without seeing. Whoops. Oh well. I don't really care too much about wasting Sojis, considering, you know, Victor Cry.
Persona!
Thank you.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over. Go get 'em. Go, go, go.
These are my true abilities.
Sigh. The reverse moon always makes me cry. It makes my soul die a little internally.
Persona!
There are 3 enemies. Don't get caught.
Also, that
Someone finish this one off.
DNA looking dude is actually quite colorful right now.
This 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Persona!
Enemy defeated. Go get him. Go. Yes.
At least we're getting stuff to sell. Hopefully that'll get me some armor. There we go. Oh well. Arcana chance is always unfortunately a gamble, but I was hoping for a better result than that.
Drop on you.
I wonder if Naruto is inherently a little weaker to stats effects than most people are.
No, Tokun. Oh, this isn't good. Ow.
Considering she seems to get hit
Now
by them the
Tokun's hurt
most.
pretty bad. Can you heal her?
Persona!
2 enemies down.
Keep it up,
Keep going,
Sensei.
senpai.
Okay.
Persona!
Enemy down. Nice.
All right.
That's what you get for hurting Naoto!
Underestimate me? This is what you get.
Back to getting delicious experience. But I really find it weird the Reaper gives so little. This leads to that door. This is kind of a windy spot you got here, Adachi. Come on, armor, armor, armor. Give me armor, give me armor, give me armor. Ooh, and that actually looked like dude armor. Yes, it is. That's going right on Soji because protagonist first for everything. It is, isn't it? How do you know? Oh, she probably tried to sense for an exit and didn't find anything. See, I remember when I said Magatsu Inaba was a puzzle dungeon? We're getting back into the puzzle elements now.
Two enemies on the field.
It's quite tenacious.
Two enemies left.
Soda.
Don't lower your guard now.
He's making a bunch of teenagers use their brains! The horror!
What a tedious fight!
No, Teddy. No. Bingo! And I will go ahead and take that. Thank you. Probably should have. Well, no, see, I probably should have fused it on Alice, but she already had 3 I was getting, so that's fine.
Four enemies on the field. Get set.
I'm trying to wondering why Adachi has teddy bears in his brain dungeon. But you know what? I think that might be a question better left unanswered. Let's see.
Congrats, Senpai.
75?
Yes, I leveled up.
Let's see. I believe the target was 87 for our darling daddy, wasn't it? Pi.
Three enemies. We have the initiative. You're on a roll, Senpai. 2 defeated. Enemy down. Good attack.
I just realized when she kicks them, they go flying for a foot or two. Rui?
All right, powered up.
Bingo. Look at that.
Gain the level.
And that too. Oh, yes. Adachi is in for a world of hurt when we get to him.
Power up!
All of our party is now perfectly set. It's only Soji that needs to get his persona in order. Is this gonna be a spiral?
There are 4 enemies. Keep your guard up.
All yours!
Now, John, one more!
Didn't know.
I couldn't defeat it!
Go for it, guys. Hang in there.
Oh, I get it. Okay. And I got Robo Dude back. I need you to go away. EXPs, EXPs. I'd like to get a nice moon card. I'm getting a lot of things that cast mood on them. That cast like my mood on. I might have to start using those.
There are 3 enemies. Don't get cocky.
Persona! What? It's not working!
Huh, that one actually kind of looks like Esteros. Is that just me?
Enemy down. Nice
Keep
move,
going.
senpai. Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
Persona! These are my true abilities!
Yeah, this is looking like it's gonna be a spiral of some kind.
There are 3
Persona!
enemies. Don't get cocky.
Blast, it won't work!
That's
Senpai, hang in there.
not good.
Hanji can't use his persona.
That's bad. Okay, I should have used that on Teddy when I was on Soji.
Not that, Teddy. Keep it up. Enemy defeated. Keep up the good work, Hanji. Good move, Mountain. You're on a roll. Naoto-kun. Oh, this isn't good.
She's okay. She's okay. Calm down.
Naoto-kun's hurt pretty bad. Can you heal her? Fires.
Persona!
There we go. See? Just fine. We'll just need to take a sec to patch her up before we move on, but that's no big deal. Okay.
Three enemies on the field.
This looks like a thing. Aw, I missed. There's only one left though, we can just rush it to death. What do we got? More useless stuff. That's new. What is that? Yes, okay, be our test subject. That's actually quite good. I don't want to take anything off anybody, though. Although it probably doesn't stack with the amps. And if it does, I think he's got enough just from what he has alone, so Kanji will be immune to stats effects for us.
There's one enemy. Hang in there.
Persona! It's quite tenacious.
Persona!
Hi, kitty.
Get it next time!
Whoa, Kanji, that was great!
I don't when Kanji dodges stuff.
Damn, couldn't finish.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Hello, kitty. Hey, don't bite my headphones.
All yours.
That's not for kitties to eat. I'm keeping over this.
It's quite tenacious.
All right. It's level up time.
One more and then resale will be done as well. God, I love having Victor cry. Kahulin's sadly a bit weak, but we can fix that easy a little later. Yeah! You level up quick in Magatsu Inaba. And this is without the trick, so keep that in mind.
There's 3 enemies. They're totally open. Enemy down. Nice, senpai. Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
All yours. Elimination complete.
We're getting restocked on stuff we had to use for the Reaper. I'm not complaining about it, don't get me wrong.
This enemy's weak to darkness.
Persona!
That's never gonna get old.
Powered up!
I gained a level.
They're already getting
Stairway to maturity!
Ah, it's wonderful. We're going to be mass murderers soon. Shadows, though, not people. I almost at an SP, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What in the world is that? looks like somebody made a shadow out of the Eiffel Tower.
Ambush! There's one enemy.
Envious giant, huh? What are you packing, my friend? Drains elect, nulls instant death, is strong against all spells, but physical does 400% damage. I know what we're doing! I take care of that first.
Thank you.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
I'll get Kanji buffed to the gills and let him start going nuts with Primal Force. As for us...
Persona!
Ooh, that's a nasty trick, Adachi.
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
Let's go!
Two of our party just flat out dodged it.
Someone finish this one off!
Let's see how hard Kanji's gonna hit. 834 damage, ladies and gentlemen. 834 damage.
Senpai, that was so cool.
People ask me why I use Kanji.
It ain't going down! Persona!
All yours!
Now I'm tossing collapsed. This isn't good.
That is very not good. Okay. This is alright. This is alright. We can work with this. This is where I fuse Seth.
Good move now, Tokun. You're on a roll.
Persona!
Interesting that their endure skill doesn't seem to kick in if it's reflected
tenacious.
damage. Either that or her double hit reflected onto her. So she endured the first one, not so much the second one.
These are my true abilities.
I'm not really sure though. And with that, we have solved the puzzle. Also, you actually have to teleport out of here. You physically cannot walk out of Magatsu Mandala. So if you didn't bring a Goho M and nobody on your team has Triesto, congratulations, you're trapped. So by doing that, we can now open the door on the second floor of Magatsu Inaba. that was being held locked. That is no longer being held up, so we can deal with that at any point we want. Now, unfortunately, I am out of time. So I'm going to save, and next time we will deal with Adachi.